Hello, my name is Jason Caldwell. I am the lead developer for the s2Member plugin for WordPress. In this video, we're going to cover s2Member's bridge integration with bbPress. Now you can get to this page by going to the main s2Member menu and choosing API Bridges. Now, what is a bridge? What is a bridge integration? Well, a bridge integration is a connection between s2Member, WordPress, and some outside application that runs standalone away from WordPress. So we are bridging the gap between s2Member, WordPress, and that outside application and trying to connect those two together. In the current release of s2Member, at the time of this video, we are in version 3.1.5 of the s2Member plugin. At the current time, there is only one bridge integration that is shipped with s2Member, and that is for bbPress. In future releases, we have plans to integrate additional bridge integrations with other popular software applications. Now, what exactly is bbPress? Okay, I'm going to switch tabs for a moment. This is the bbPress website, and as you can see from this description, bbPress is a forum message board system that is written by the creators of WordPress. Now, although this is written by the creators of WordPress, this is not a WordPress plugin. Okay, this is a completely standalone application that requires its own database. So I'm going to switch tabs here again, and I'm going to show you this is a back-end administrative panel for an installation of bbPress. And as you can see, this looks very similar to the back end of WordPress. However, the functionality here is all geared toward managing and operating a message board forum. Now, fortunately, even though this is not a plugin for WordPress, bbPress does come with this option here in the settings panel that allows you to integrate it with your installation of WordPress, which is great because what you can do with this integration is to connect the two, bbPress and WordPress, connect the two applications together so that you are in effect creating a single sign-on functionality where anyone on your installation of WordPress with one of these default roles will not have to create a new account on your installation of bbPress, where all we'll do is we'll just map these roles to the roles that bbPress expects. So I would be able to log in on my installation of bbPress using the same username and password. So that's great. That's exactly what we need. Okay, however, you'll notice that we only have the default roles here. Okay, we don't see the s2Member level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're going to come to that in a few minutes. But first what we need to do is we need to configure this role mapping. Okay, now you can do the administrator, editor, author, contributor, however you see fit. The only thing you want to make sure of is that the WordPress subscriber role, which this is associated with an s2Member level number 0 as a free subscriber, you want to make sure that this role is assigned to the role for bbPress members. Okay, and as you can see from this list here, that's really the only option, because you wouldn't want to assign a subscriber as a moderator, not an administrator, and certainly not as a key master. So in the context of bbPress, a member is really just a registered user of the forum. Okay, so this is how I would configure my roles before I was going to add s2Member into the mix. Then on below, you'll see there's an additional steps that you'll need to follow in order to complete this WordPress to bbPress integration in its entirety. Once this is completed, then you can come back over to your installation of s2Member, and right here you can choose to install the bridge integration that adds s2Member protection to your forum. So why would you want to do this? Well, you don't have to. This is completely optional, and in many cases you will choose not to. The only reason to install this bridge integration is if you have the forums where you do not want to allow public access to those forums and you only want to allow paid members to take part in those discussions. Okay, so if that's your plan, then you will need to install this bridge integration. And this is very simple. All you do here is you just, s2Member makes a best guess to the location of full server path to your bbPress plugins directory. So you can either copy this best guess and then just double check it here. And in this case, s2Member has guessed correctly. And then down here, you just choose the minimum level that you want to require for access to your bbPress forums. And in this case, I'm going to choose level 1, because on this installation, this demonstration, I'm using 2 of s2Member's levels. Level 0 are my free subscribers, and level number 1 are my paid premium members. So I'm going to require paid premium access to access my forums. And I just click Install. So now what have I accomplished exactly? All right, let's take a look back over at our bbPress dashboard. And we're going to go to the Plugins menu for bbPress. And there we should see the s2Member Bridge plugin is installed as an auto-loaded plugin. Now this bbPress Bridge, as indicated right here in this description, will block all non-member access to your bbPress forums, which is great. That's exactly what we want it to do. And only the login page is going to be made available, okay, which is also great. Now, what's also fantastic here is that s2Member also has the ability to automatically redirect anyone that should try to register for access to your forums on your installation of bbPress. They will automatically be redirected over to the membership options page that you've configured for s2Member. So that's a huge convenience, because now you can really use the membership options page as the focal point for not only WordPress and your s2Member installation, but also as the focal point for your bbPress installation. So that way visitors can sign up from your membership options page, and they will pay for access through PayPal, be returned to your site, and log in, and they will not only have access to all of the content within your installation of WordPress that you have deemed available only to premium members, but they will also now have access to the forums in order to participate, and they will not be required to register any additional username or password to do so. So that is perfect. That is what we've accomplished here by integrating bbPress with WordPress and then adding s2Member to the mix with this bridge integration. And that's all there is to it. Now, what happens if I change my mind? What happens if I decide later I'm going to change my strategy and I'm going to now require level 2? Well, that's fine. You can do that and just click Install, Reinstall, and s2Member will update the configuration. That's all there is to it. Okay, so that is the bbPress integration between s2Member and WordPress.